With the updates coming in Season 23, Bungie is trying to shift the meta by buffing a few weapon types and nerfing a few others. Let's take a look at one of the standout buffed weapons and make a super quick build. Today, we're going to be focusing on Thorn. And by buffed, Thorn is actually going to be getting a catalyst. And by one of the recent TWABs, we now know the details of that catalyst. In Season 23, the catalyst will be picking up a remnant can overflow the magazine up to 40 rounds maximum. That's insane. As well as plus 20 range, plus 10 stability, as well as getting kills or picking up remnants grants additional range, handling, and mobility. This weapon is going to be shooting into the S tier in my personal opinion. So let's create a variation of our Strand Warlock build, switching out, unfortunately, Osteo Striga, and moving in Thorn. Here we can take a look at the classic Suspend Warlock build. I'll flash it up on the screen here. Mindspun Invocation, Weaver's Call, Shackle Grenade is the key here, as well as My Fragments. Evolution, Generation, Threat of Mind, as well as Continuity. Now, mod-wise, it's very simple, and this build has been shown on another video if you want to see it, but very quickly. We'll do a special ammo finder, as well as kinetic siphon on our helmet. Gloves, I'm going to be doing double grenade kickstart just so we can get some energy back on that shackle grenade, as well as a fastball just in case we do want to sling one out there. Concussive dampener and charged up on our chest piece. Going on to our legs here, double kinetic surge. Honestly, I'm just going to be buffing my Thorn to the moon as high as I can get it. So I would do 3, but I'm going to use a recuperation just for a little bit of survivability here. And then lastly, on our bond, I have a time dilation and double bomber. Now weapon-wise, Thorn is going to be your main focus. You can add clear and blitz down some of those bigger targets with the Thorn damage boost. Necrotic Grip and Thorn is the synergy here. Just like Osteo Striga, Thorn stacks that poison damage and spreads it at an efficient rate, even more efficiently with Necrotic Grip. So we're going to be taking advantage of that and using the buffed Thorn Catalyst coming next season. So the main weapon loop or build loop is use your Thorn to stack up damage and kills, loading in shots to your Envious Assassin fusion here. When you switch to your Envious Assassin fusion, I've got Incandescent and Envious Assassin just for mine. Once you switch to this fusion, you can use it to blitz down bosses and champions, as well as having a fully loaded bait and switch Apex Predator that you can shoot with Thorn, tick damage, then shoot your Envious Assassin Incandescent Royal Executioner to add even more DOT damage, then go in with bait and switch Reconstruction Apex Predator. The damage here and ad clear is complete. Let's get into some gameplay.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Guardian. I'm investigating Glint's questionable reports on the Headless Ones.
Keep your lousy fairy tales. The only way to prove something is with cold, hard data, which I plan on getting for my own Headless Ones theory, if the Guardian finds enough candy evidence. You know, Ido and Glint don't appreciate the nature of data collection like I do. When done right, it's chaotic, volatile, violent, especially with rocket launches. Just don't stand too close. And to think, I passed up seeing the gore in the Crucible to watch this sorry display. How hard is it to shoot and loot while you stand inside a circle? Two amateurs. told me that I'm not respecting the power of legends and curses. The only power I respect is whatever can be wielded in those meatbag hands of yours. So get on with it. Make this festival worth my while. And to think, I passed up seeing the gore of the Crucible to watch this sorry display. Got a new summoning circle for you.
So Glint's reports of the headless ones are true. Not that I doubted him, but he and Crow do have a flair for the dramatic.
You say dramatic, I say pathetic.
However, this mission has created...
Take a look, everyone. This build has it all. Ad clear, survivability, and boss damage over time. You can blitz down anything you see, and all the ads are going to be bowing before you. This build, in my opinion, is going to be one of the meta builds of Season 23. Along with a few other builds that I'll be making a video on very soon, this is going to carry my Warlock, and I'll probably have this on for day one. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to see any other variations of this build here, or any other videos, check out my channel down below. I've got a ton of content, and it's growing every day, with PokeMMO, a brand new multiplayer Pokemon game, as well as Destiny 2, and a bit of Starfield content. If that sounds good to you, share the channel with your friends as well, and drop that sub. Thank you so much. Please have a great rest of your day. See you around.